Let's turn our attention to Adcock Ingram, which is, and this is touch and go, because I see Ascendis is sometimes pipping Adcock Ingram on market cap. So
absolutely, it's given it a full overtake.
It is struggling to hold its position as South Africa's second largest drug maker.
So that measure where you take pharmaceuticals and you just look at who's got the biggest turnover, I think Adcock is still there, because remember, they've got a whole bunch of things in addition to a portfolio of sort of what they call OTC products like Myprodol and a whole lot of pain medications, Adcodol, and then sort of stuff in that nutraceutical market.
Like, you didn't actually look at the market cap of Ascendis. What was the market cap of Ascendis?
Well, as Karsten was saying, after this deal, it's going to be as high perhaps as 11 or 12 or even 13 billion rand.
This is only 8.3 billion rand, with a PE of 26.9 and a dividend yield of 2.1%.
Let's go straight to the share chart, because what you can see there over 5 years, well, it's actually, yes, 5 years, a bit of a disappointing story. Remember, there was a bit of a flurry there where Bidvest got involved and the Chilean company was wanting to buy them, and it all fell through.
And Bidvest went aggressively under the leadership of Brian Joffe, something that he has been on record as saying that hindsight is a perfect science, but this deal is something that he potentially regrets.
Yeah, they've done a lot of house cleaning though, and they've sold off or exited businesses that have not been good for them. That's in India, for example. They have done a lot of production refining work. So it looks as though they're about to turn the corner. They've been through a succession of management changes. They've sort of kitchen sinked it. So a lot of people are quite optimistic about this one, but the earnings have been somewhat diluted.
Optimistic enough to actually start buying the share?
Yeah, it's a stock which a lot of people have held on to very patiently, because the idea is either they're going to have an earnings turnaround or Bidvest is going to buy out the balance of minorities. But here's the problem.
Would you be encouraged to
Brian Joffe, who
into
did the
story?
deal, is now at Bidcorp. He isn't really actively involved in Bidvest anymore, and I'm not quite sure that the new revised Bidvest actually wants to be bigger in the pharma space or not.
So they may actually exit this. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. It's possible they could sell that chunky 35% stake to someone else, a strategic buyer perhaps. And for the moment anyway, it just seems to be an earnings story. It's got to continue.
And we've got to watch this potential turnaround in action.
Hot
or not?
I'm going to go not hot, and I think it's partly because I think the core of the Adcock Ingram portfolio is in that sort of lower market space. Pain medication in this country is enormously, active part of the market, but it's a sort of a mid-market operation, so not hot.